this is how you can start learning to trade in 2023 with no money, with no prior experience, without anything required. I'm going to give you a full guide on what you should be doing these next couple of months for you to really learn how to trade the correct way without falling into a bunch of traps, without paying for a bunch of courses and listening to Instagram gurus. I'm going to give you a free method that you can start learning to trade, and we're going to filter out all the nonsense on the internet and just give you a very simplified version. Now, first and foremost, before we actually get into the learning, I want to state that there's so much information online. There's so many courses, there's so many YouTube videos, there's so many programs, there's lots of information out there. So regardless of whatever route you choose to go down, there is a lot of information for you to learn. But do not fall into the trap of trying to learn everything. You do not need to learn everything. You just need to learn one system, one strategy that you enjoy trading, that makes sense for you, and just stick with it. That is it. Don't learn everything. Don't try absorb all the information. Initially, it's good to an extent. You want to learn as much as you can. But when it comes to technical trading, you don't really need that much. As long as you have a basic understanding of price action and you have some sort of edge over the market, it's just about the psychology. So we'll get into that probably on a later episode. But for the reason that you guys clicked on this video, how can you actually start learning to trade? How can you start learning to understand all of this basic kind of trading principles? Step number one, and it's the easiest step that any of you guys can take, is go to a website called BabyPips.com. I'm going to put the link up here, or maybe like a screenshot of the website, but it's a completely free website and it has a basic beginner course that will take you from very, very easy trading principles like candlesticks and pips and account management and like risk and some core principles like that. And it'll take you to the more advanced concepts like support and resistance and supply and demand and other various like technical factors like that. So this by itself will not make you a profitable trader, but it will give you a good understanding of what you're doing. And then after you complete the BabyPips course, once you go from like section 1 to like section 6 or 7, you'll have a good understanding and you'll be able to watch a YouTube video about trading and understand what they're talking about. Once you've been through BabyPips, you can watch a video like this or this or this. And these will give you a further understanding of price action. You can start to build upon your understanding of like technical analysis. Now, I've literally got a whole series on YouTube called the Indice Bootcamp, where I'm teaching my personal strategy and my personal approach to the market. So I'd highly recommend you watch that. Again, it is free, it is on YouTube. So just after this video, go and start on episode 1. There's currently like 9 episodes out, and it will take you to more advanced price action. But once you've learned some price action and you've learned a system, whether it's my system from the Indice Bootcamp, or you've gone to like a channel like Rox Effects, for example, he's got some great videos. Whoever you decide to learn from, just learn one system. And then after you've learned a system, I would highly recommend you backtest it. Backtesting is putting price in replay mode, and it means you're trading with like demo money, trading simulation. You can either backtest on TradingView directly, or you can backtest on a website called FX Replay. I've made a video about this already. Again, if you want to learn more about FX Replay, I'd recommend you check it out and start gathering some data on how it works before you ever touch a live capital, before you ever touch real money and you start trading with your own hard-earned cash. Start trading demo. Once you have some good demo results and you've gotten some good backtesting and you understand what you're doing and you understand the markets and you have some experience, you can then slowly make the shift into live trading, either via a personal account, or what I'd personally recommend is you go for a small funded account from like a company like Alpha Capital Group, for example, and you trade their smallest account size, which is like a $10,000 account. I believe is like $80 or something along those lines. So it's not too expensive, and you can start trading a decent size account and start trying to pass the evaluation. It's unlimited trading days as well, so you've got all the time in the world, and it's not too difficult to get done. But that right there was a very, very short video on how you can start learning to trade. I hope this helped, and I hope you have a little bit more guidance on what you should be doing in terms of your next steps of really learning the market.